morning to you guys. Welcome to the YBS Uni Breakfast Show. Yani leo hadi nimewapea interpretation of the YBS. Bado tunangoja mtuambie nyinyi ni YBSers, nyinyi ni nani, mtupatie naitwaje? Their names.
Yeah.
Their names hapo kwa comment.
Enye mnataka tuwaite.
Exactly. Without further ado, my morning is great. My morning has been morning. Sijai hata kusema hiyo kitu. Peninah, how was your morning?
My morning is kind of good. Ilianza na baridi sana kidogo, but I thank God at least now I'm feeling the cold imepotea kiasi. Kakahawa kamesaidia.
Si kahawa na hata sweater. Anyway. As you're eating your bread, ukikunywa kahawa yako hapo, toast nini. Siku hizi naongea na mikono sana. Peninah, tupatane behind the tent tuniambie your story. Anyways, as you're sipping your tea, coffee, toast, inaitangwa kaimati, mandazi, pancakes, whatever, tuko hapa with a pumped show. Hii ni kitu hatujaiongelelea kwa hii show. So leo, get ready to be inspired, educated. Yani na kama uko chini, I'm so sure hii show itakuinua. I'm so sure hiki tumepitia sisi wote. Watu wengi, you have stories, back stories about it, tutaziona hapo kwa comment after this. Lakini kabla tuone ni nini tunadiscuss leo, tuende kwa straight up to the morning bite of the day.
Sometimes like all you want to do is run. Hear me out, hear me out. It's all the things you never show. There are the things I want to know. Secrets but if you don't wanna tell me now, I guess I'll never know.
As you've seen from the morning bite of the day, today we're talking about addiction. Najua kama vile Carol amesema, most of us have gone through addiction in different ways. Ama hata kama hujaenda through, unajua somebody, either your family, a friend, somebody mwenye ameenda through addiction. And today we are joined by a guest mwenye atakuwa anatu expoundia more about this, because I'm sure Karo and I cannot really discuss this to the fullest juu tunaachia tu professional. Ama niaje Karo?
Sisi watu wache X.
na kuwapea wisdom na vitu za psych, ndio?
Yeah.
But so guys, wacha nisiweke sana. Let me introduce to you the guest. Nakwambia leo, we are girls affair here today. Ama nimedanganya Karo?
Ladies affair. Unaona vile tunakaa vizuri leo? Leo, yani today. Inatangwa inspiration, wisdom, nini kila kitu. We got you.
Yeah, we got you here at the Uni Breakfast Show. So, before niweke sana, karibu sana kwa Uni Breakfast Show. Please feel at home.
Thank you.
Kindly tell us who you are, what you do, and as you look at the camera.
Okay. Hi guys. My name is Maryann Kambithi. I'm an international certified addiction professional. I work at Characterized Medical Center, a rehabilitation center based in Kiambu, along Kiambu Road. We deal with people struggling with substance abuse or behavioral addiction, name it, and also mental health issues. So all in one, that is who I am, and that's my daily life. So kila siku napambana, mwalimu wa bangi ndio mimi hapa, 1 2 3. So this is me. Really eager. Asanteni sana kwa kunikaribisha.
Karibu sana.
Mwalimu wa bangi hata ana filters. Anyway, tuanzie. What is addiction?
What is addiction? One thing to note, addiction, si usema it's a chronic, progressive, fatal, and a brain disease. Kuna vitu nimetaja hapo. Nimetaja it's a chronic. We liken addiction to vitu kama diabetic, vitu kama cancer, because it's a lifelong thing. It's manageable. It's not cured. That's why I mean it's chronic. Progressive ni kwa sababu there's a process of addiction. So mali ulianzia hawezi rudi hapo. Inaenda ikiprogress. So that's progress. Fatal, as you can see, pia cancer yenyewe iko na shortcomings zake, diabetic iko na shortcomings zake, because you have to manage it every day. Now, brain disease, that's the whole thing of addiction, because ukikuwa addicted, unakuwa addicted kwa, it's all about the brain now. Because tunasema it's a chemical substance. Now, ukifeel high, when I feel high wapi, it's in the brain. So that's why we say it's a chronic, progressive, fatal, and a brain disease, and that's what addiction is.
Wow. Guys, I hope mshaanza kusoma. These are the days that we tell you guys to search for your notebooks and your biro. Sindio? And you come and write, because you're about to learn and get you're about to just get more informed about addiction. Sindio? So definitely if somebody is getting addicted, kuna the process.
Yeah.
So please take us through the process of addiction.
Okay, so like there are 5 stages all in the process of addiction. It's the stano. So number 1, there's experimental. I guess susha yonja.
Aki walai, viewers, walai sijawai.
Umeshayonja.
Maziwa.
Sisi tunakunyonga maziwa hapa.
Okay. During stage 1 is what I call experimental stage. Experimental stage is a point where it's out of curiosity, whether in high school, in college, university, just meant you only sip. You are curious. You just wanted to experiment. You wanted to know. Na hii kitu inaonjaje? Na nikismoke blunt moja nitabehave aje? Na nimeishi kuona watu wanakunywa. How do they feel? So all in all, addiction starts at that point. Or let me say, kukunywa inaanzanga at that point, from experimental stage. Then we move on to social. So like after umeanza, ka Friday hivi, ka saa 2, si lazima, occasionally, because we say stage 1 is experimental, stage 2, social or occasional. Meaning you don't drink every day. You only drink once in a while, during occasions, or maybe on Friday, or one for the road to unwind. You don't drink every day, meaning you're functional, you can do without. So that's something about the social stage. And then sasa una progress, because I said that addiction is progressive. So from experimental, you can progress to a social drinker. From social drinker, you can progress to something I call instrumental or risky use. And that's where addiction sasa inaanza ku kick in. What I mean by this is you no longer drink for fun. You no longer drink to meet up with friends. Your purpose ya kukunywa, it's all about emotions. We say that in the instrumental stage, you consume your substance. Unakunywa na smoke blunt ku manipulate emotion. So umeboeka, utakunywa. Umejam, utapaf kiasi. You're too uko happy, utakunywa. You're very low, you've ascribed emotions zote kwa kukunywa. So in short, namaanisha umeanza kucope by kukunywa. So if you feel any kind of emotion, ukwe happy, ukwe sad, ukwe bored, ukwe lazy, whichever kind of emotion you go through, unascribe na kukunywa. So that's where addiction now begins to kick in vizuri, because it's not now every day. And then now from there umeanza kukua habitual. Haujui tofauti ya Monday na Sunday. Every day is every day. Wewe unaweza kunywa Monday, you don't care about work, umeanza kuhepa job, unaanza kukunywa lunch hour. Kitambo ulikuwa unagoja Friday. Kitambo ungegoja job iishe. Kitambo priorities zako zilikuwa, we call this drug of choice. So si usema DOC. DOC ni drug of choice. Drug of choice ya mtu inaweza kuwa alcohol, drug of choice ya mtu inaweza kuwa bangi, drug of choice ya mtu mwingine pia inaweza kuwa ni fegi. So depending, we say drug of choice. So inafika point you can't wait. Ikifika lunch hour, unagonga tu kiasi. So that's habitual. You don't respect whichever day. You can drink on Monday, you can drink. Something else is this. Unazanga kutoa lock asubuhi, because now umeanza kukua dependent. Si usema ile siku ulianza tolerance yako ilikuwa kidogo. You see, maybe less than a quarter ulikusha kwa high. And now that's addiction. Let me digress kidogo. If during experimental ulionja, kama uli feel high, uko bound kuendelea nayo. Kama iku kukubali, ukapata dysphoria, uliachana nayo. That's why unapata msee akisema DOC yake ni alcohol pekee. Juu ile siku alijaribu bangi, haikumpeleka poa. Na mwingine anasema, mi bangi iko sawa, but nikikunywa pombe, hainipeleki poa. So it depends. Uki experience euphoria, you continue with the drug of choice. Uki experience dysphoria, unachana nayo. So now in the habitual stage, hadi morning, unatoa tu lock. so that you're able to function. Remember, in the social stage ulikuwa a functional person. Sasa umeanza kukuwa dysfunctional. Priorities zako zimechange. So like morning kabla kukunywa chai na mkate unaanza na kutoa lock. Ukifika job unaanza kunotice una shake, unapiga kingine ka quarter. Kidogo kidogo umeanza kuficha. So that's habitual stage. And then now the last stage, compulsive. This is where now things are not working out. Family wise, hamsikizani. Legally umeanza kushikwa. Health wise, liver imeanza kufail, macho imeanza kukua yellow, ama umeanza kupata convulsions, ama hata ukuli au una appetite. So your health generally is affected. Ulikuwa umeshona, sasa umeslim because again haukuli. So your health is affected. Legally you're not on the right path. Socially hauongei na wasi sana. Apart from your drinking buddies, the rest of family mnashina mkikosana. Finances, some heavily in debt, some hakuna financial management. Zinaingia zikitoka because priority yako ni kwanza ni kunywe, kwanza ni puff, the rest will follow. So hizo ni stages ngapi? 5.
I'm curious. Umesema the 5 stages.
Yeah.
So kama mtu for example ameona enyewe kuna wase wameanza hii process ama the process amefika stage gani, when should somebody now start anaona for example it's a family member, watu watajua aje ni saa ngapi tutapeleka umse therapy ama tunafaa kwanza, which stage specifically should they start kwenda ku seek advice?
Okay, itakuwa poa note that number 1, umse ameanza ku experience withdrawals, convulsions hapa na pale, kale kaditima anashikika you know. So you need to understand ameanza ku experience withdrawals. Kama ameanza ku experience withdrawals, that's a warning sign.
Wacha ni kucut short, withdrawals ziukaje?
Withdrawals so you find msia anaweza kwa kuna hangovers, you start vomiting, kuna tunaanza kupata convulsions, unaanza ku experience hallucinations. Those are some of the withdrawals. Unaanza kuona vitu haziko ama unaongelesha mtu hayuko, that is being delusional. Unaona? Unaanza kusikia tu masauti ama unaona vitu tu ziko, wewe tuko kwa zone yako. Sometimes unaanza kuona umse anaanza kuonekana akimbishwa na kitu, ukiangalia hakuna. So in case you're seeing hallucinations, that's a warning sign. In case unapata mse anapata convulsions, angalia di diet yake, haezi kula, haezi function bila. Something else to note, if you can't function without it, pia hauko on a safe side. Hauko na safe side because it means lazima nikunywe ni sign, lazima nikunywe niandike, lazima ni puff ndo niwaze. Actually umse wezi mtrust kama kosoba ku drive, lakini akiwa under the influence anaweza drive because at that moment inafungua tumacho, at least anaona poa. So again unapata inaitangwa distorted perception and judgment. So all of that inakuwa affected. So it's good to take note of such warning signs.
As we're having this conversation, mimi nimekuwa tu na things in my head like kwanza amesema macho yellow and then I started looking at Peninah.
Macho zangu ziko sawa baby.
Yeah, ziko sawa, I don't know why. Sasa nitakuwa naenda barabarani nikiangalia kila mtu mwenye kwa macho za yellow whatever. Yeah. Every time nakujanga kwa hii show, I feel like nakuanga nikijua a bit of things, but really nakuanga very inspired na and entertainer bado napewa knowledge because knowledge is power anyway.
Yeah.
Lazima tujue hizi vitu.
And we are always constant learning, so
exactly.
In life.
Si last time tulisema not knowing something is not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Learning something, ukiwa open minded una learn hizi vitu.
Yeah.
Mambo ya addiction acha nikwambie in depth things atungejua kama si Maryann, but on that note wacha tushikilia hapo. Let's take a short commercial break. We'll be right back.
the best. Hallelujah. Ever the best. Hallelujah. Ever the best. Hallelujah.
So welcome back, guys, to the Uni Breakfast Show. We are still here to learn. Vile Carol ametuambia before tuende break, it's haikuangi mbaya kutojua, but it's the fact that if you don't want or you don't allow yourself to accept to be taught more, that is the problem. Sindio? So please remember to share or interact with us through our social media platform, Younib_TV on Instagram, Younib Media TV on Facebook, and also on the number on the screen, 0719 144 144. You can SMS or WhatsApp, and we'll definitely be happy to get some feedback from you guys. So back to the conversation, Carol.
Yani, sikia mpaka anasema I'm just ready to learn. Man, yes, that right nini amshiko na kajina. Any jokes aside. Sasa umetuambia, I'm sure umeguzia hapo kwa process of addiction, umeguzia some bit of causes of it, because saa zingine ni self-explanatory, but nataka utupeleke in depth about causes of addiction.
Causes of addictions you happen in a different, let me rephrase it. At times you say my root causes ama the root causes of addiction. Kila msee anakwanga tofauti because kuna watu aina tofauti. Kuna wale washai, maybe they have ever smoked and they see for a while it doesn't affect them and then it affects them later. But now when you look at root causes, there are some environmental factors na pia kuna genetic factors in it. For example, kuna kitu nilimention in the process of addiction. In stage 3, instrumental stage, nimesema at times umeanza consume easy substance as a way of coping. The question is the underlying conditions ni gani? You as a human being ina depend unakopingi aje na stress. Kuna watu ulala, utembea, uongea. But then again, ukisha introduce a substance inakuwa different because umelearn I can cope via this. So for example, msa may go through loss and grief. No, I'm saying mamake alipass, or the dad, or a friend, somebody special. Because somebody who's not special, it doesn't affect us as much as somebody who is so special and dear to us. Sometimes cope na your grief, cope na your loss, it may take a lot of time. So the moment umeanza consume, it's like now you're helping yourself battle it, but in an unhealthy way. Unaona? So you find somebody else, I may lose property, I may lose a lot, I may lose job. All those kinds of losses can be a cause of addiction. Because umse alikuwa functional, alikuwa poa, akafuta job. So what will happen? Morning anaamka napata, I think I don't have a purpose because every morning I'll wake up and go to work. So akiamka asubuhi, acha nipige tu kakota kwanza, inisaidie kuwaza. So ikinisaidia kuwaza, what's that? Pole pole, unaanza kuwa dependent on it. Una teach your brain ama una condition your mind that where ukikuwa na stress, ukikunywa kakota, your story inaisha. Ukipaf kiasi, you're good to go. So it's helping us cope. Something simple or something hard like losing a relationship. Mekosana na girlfriend yako na boyfriend yako, or your spouses you're fighting. Now that is also enough to just take you to addiction. Because at the end of the day, we are running away from something and we are trying to cope from it. Things like trauma, depending with your profession, because at times even nurses go through trauma. You may try to say, I may pass. You are delivering, mteja make through. Umona, like the accidental part, umona, vitu tu, it's really traumatic. Some of us have gone through rape. Some of us, we are on the security side, we have gone through wars, we have gone through all of that. At times you develop PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. So by the time unafika hapo unaanza kupata flashbacks. Huwezi lala poa. Kinaitumia kinakuamsha tena. So when it reaches to that point, una notice msee anaanza smoke blunt. Akisha smoke your blunt, ana relax, anatulia, ana feel ako sawa. What is that? That is helping this person cope. That's a cause of addiction by itself. So it's something I call underlying issues or root causes. What could have led you to there? So it's unique with different people. So the question is, for you as an individual, what has led you there? Get to pinpoint, because my issues,
It's not the same.
So
not
there
the
must
same.
there must be something yenye inafanya uko addicted to it. Na hii
Yeah.
kitu, okay, society things. Is this thing hereditary? Like probably your grandfather used to drink, then your dad drinks, and then you.
It is, and that's why I mentioned there are two kinds.
Genetic.
Kuna environmental factors, and then now there are genetics factors.
Oh,
So
so that's
yes.
genetic, yeah.
Yeah, that's genetic. It can be hereditary. And that is why at times here when you come for sessions at our workplace, the first question we ask you at Caretech is, give us a history, both paternal and maternal. Kuna mse, kuna, so that we get to understand. The reason is when it comes to the genetic makeup, it goes back to metabolism. Ujue, ka kunyu hakuna, metabolism yako could digest hii alcohol, ni tofauti na yangu. Let me give an example. You see, like for females, it's different compared to men. Females have more fat.
Yeah.
So tunabsorb. So tunaweza kuwa high quickly juu inakuwa broken down. Men have a lot of muscles.
I want to
So
laugh
inakuwa
about that
tofauti.
because sikuna wasichana ukunja ukunywa, man.
I know.
Anyway.
But they are not aware. Hawajui.
Okay.
You see, the key thing ni awareness.
Yeah.
As I was saying, we are here to learn like, they are not aware.
Yeah.
Because absorption for women is different from absorption of men. So the same goes when it comes to genetics. Mwenye ako genetically predisposed, metabolism yake ni tofauti na mwenye si genetically predisposed.
How do you deal with someone mwenye ako like yake ni genetic versus huyu mwingine mwenye ni ako na reason behind it, like yeye kuna kitu ilifanya afike hapo, si eti alikuwa hivyo? How do you deal with them both?
One thing, awareness is always key. Because the moment I'm aware, that's more than enough to help me understand. You see the reason, let me give an example. When you walk into a room, alafu nikuonesha hapo kuna shimo, alafu nizime stima. Hata stima zikipotea, ukitembea watambianga ukiguzaguza ujue kwenye shimo iko.
Yeah.
That's the power of awareness. Kuliko kuna shimo na sikukwambia. You'll walk straight and you will fall because you do not know. So both genetic and environment share one thing in common. It's all about awareness. Jua do your genetic factors ime empower, but even him or her kuna a reason behind the intake there. Nile venye tu alisweepiwa by the fact that it's hereditary. But both of them have underlying issues. So it's all about awareness, getting an awareness of why, what happened, what led me to this. Can I get to understand? Is it trauma? Is it loss and grief? Is it work? Is it relationship? What is the issue?
Do you guys, sorry for cutting you short. Do you guys find people wenye anajua vizuri from their family kumekuwa na things about addiction and everything, and they want to prevent themselves earlier? Do you find, do people like those come to you guys? Yes,
they actually do. They actually do. Because as I said earlier, it's all about awareness. The moment I'm aware, and it cuts across umejua leo, sindio? So you'll go and inform a family member, hey, by the way, nimeobserve, nika notice kwetu tuko na shida ya ABCD. Maybe it is good ujichunge. So that now that's the awareness. In case this person wants to indulge, it is his responsibility, his decision. But at least he knows at our place or in our genetic, we struggle with alcohol, or we struggle with marijuana, we struggle with cigarettes. So it goes back to awareness. So even those family members, when they have awareness, it helps them because they won't reach at that particular point. But I'm saying a social stage wanaweza acha because they're like, oh, maybe in the next 5 years,
naweza kuwa addicted.
Naweza kuwa. Yeah.
So at home, I hope you guys are taking notes and you're learning because it's important for us. Tumeambiwa that it's good for us to be aware. So if you know, kwa familia yenyu, you guys mmekuwa na hiyo history ya addiction, it's good for you to be aware na uanze kuji-prevent earlier because definitely we don't want people to be addicted. Sindio? So specifically, I think this is like asking a question that you have already discussed, but still I'll ask. So if for example mtu ameanza process ama maybe yeye anasemanga mimi niko na zile ndani yangu, because some people believe that because it's hereditary, how ni matanka, that's the word that is used, mi ni tanka, I
Yeah.
cannot be addicted, si ndio?
You know, same thing as why I was asking.
Mhm.
Madam, si tunaambiwa tuko na a lot of fat than men.
Yeah.
That's why si ni lightweight. But you'd find a female drinking ni kama
Hana,
hata kuliko huyo mwanaume. Ni kama yani tanka, the tanka,
Yeah.
the katanka name.
yeah.
Yeah, just sort of the same questions.
So what now drives the person out, or what makes somebody addicted now?
What makes them addicted?
Yeah.
Okay. There's something I mentioned in being able to help us understand what addiction is. I said addiction is a brain disease. So now this is where I'll digress a bit. There's something we call tolerance. Wakatulianza, I bet haukuanza na mzinga mzima. Ama hukuanza kusmoke 10 blunts. You began somewhere. Ulianza na a tot. Ama ulianza na puff. Ile chain smoking. Hata ikukua yako. Ilipitishwa tu, tukachukulilia, ikaenda hivyo. So what happens is I mentioned that you might experience euphoria and dysphoria. Normally give a good example. If I'm to pay you 100,000 to just deliver a parcel for 15 minutes, unaweza amka 3 to deliver.
Hata tu.
Hata tu. Si ni kweli?
Yeah.
So if next week nikwambie hiyo parcel hata by the way I'm paying you too much. Nitakuwa nakulipa 50,000. Utakubali bado?
Puzzle.
The same parcel,
Yeah.
but nimeshukisha bei to 50,000.
Na ulikuwa nalipa so?
Na niko nakulipa so.
Depends on the problems I have.
Depends the problem you have.
Yeah.
So if the following week again, nikate, nikwambia by the way, I think it only takes you 15 minutes to deliver this. I'm paying you too much. I'll be paying you 25.
If I don't have something else to do, I would do
definitely
it before I get something else to do.
If the following week again, nishukishe bei to 1,000, delivering the same parcel, will you agree to do the job still?
Yes.
Hapo unanichezea.
Utakuwa na motivation. That is how the brain works. Now that is what tolerance is. Venye nilikunywa katot, ilinipe a magnitude of high feeling. Kuna kai feeling kali kick. I was like, wow, I felt so nice. So now the next time you go, huwezi kunywa the same tot to achieve the same high feeling. Utaongezea. Then now the next time you go again, huwezi kunywa kwa katot to feel ati high. Utaongezea tena. So as a result of what is happening, you're building tolerance. So as you're building tolerance, it means that I have to take a higher dose compared to my initial dose to achieve my initial high feeling. So even nikikunywa crate, natafuta my initial high feeling. Ile nilifeel ya kwanza. So the brain works by reward. Vile tutakuwa motivated kuamka kudeliver your parcel upate payment, the same. Brain itakuwa inakukumbusha. As a result, we get cravings. That is why kuna mtu amefika place ya kutoa lock. Because cravings itakusumbua. Because at the morning already tumezoea reward. Reward yako ni igai quarter unafeel poa. So wakati upigi quarter mwili yako itareact kwambia hatuko poa. And now that is how now we get to being addicted. Because one, there's something we call a reward pathway. Iko kwa brain. So your reward pathway is responsible for us feeling high. Dopamine yetu na feel to your high. So your high is compared ati nikunywe chai. Because there's something I call their natural rewards and artificial rewards. Natural rewards ni kusema kuna na mabeshi ucheke. Sumefurahi. When you see your family is okay, sumefurahi. Ukikula ushibe. Irritable, si ndio? Ukilala usingizi ya kutosha, unamkanga ukiwa fresh, si ndio? Unlike kama hujalala hapo utakuwa irritable. Those are natural rewards zenye tulimekiwa nazo. But then again, ukiwa mse introduce an artificial reward. So you're trying to tell your brain, you silence the natural rewards, they are not high enough. Tuendelee na artificial rewards. So every time when I take in, it gives you a high feeling. So you'll always chase the same because it's a reward. You're rewarding yourself. That's why I'm saying, ata leo, acha nipe mulipo, pole. You want to reward. So in the process of rewarding yourself, you build tolerance. When you build tolerance, you become dependent, meaning I can't function without. You condition akili yako already through the limbic system, or what I call the reward pathway, kuzoea kupata reward kupitia drug of choice yako. So as a result, even unakuwa addicted. Yes.
Kitu inanipea zinaitangwa deja vu. Like a lot of people that I know are addicted or something, like the venye society huku nje si judge wa say ule msali malizanga shule siku hizi anakunywa tu, it's as if it's okay, it's a bad thing, but ni kama ameua, yani mnamjudge ni kama unampea labels as if in real sense sisi tusha grow, tunajua manze umemaliza hiyo shule, ulisoma vizuri, but right now kinakuramba tu nje in every other way and you can't explain what makes you different from him. Sie tu coping yake ndio
different.
That's the difference. How does addiction affect society as a whole?
Well, as a whole, tuanze hapo na stigma. Because already sisi wenyewe tuna label mse. Wewe ni mlevi, you are a junkie, you are kazi yako ni kulewa. Already we are labeling this person. So even if a person is going through a lot, you're not able to see past that. Kuna kitu msema, there's something we call iceberg of addiction. Iceberg of addiction, ukiangalia iceberg, unaanga tu tip peke yake. Unaangi huku chini. You see? So society only sees the tip. Mimi na wewe tunaona alcohol, tunaona tu hiyo fegi. Hakuna mtu anaona umse ame go through, umse ashaikuwa molested, umse ashaikuwa raped, umse hana home, umse alikuwa abandoned. Hakuna mtu anaona hiyo part. Hakuna mtu anaona hapo. Kila mtu anaona huyu kazi yake ni kulewa. Hakuna mtu anaona alikuwa mistreated. Nobody sees that. Ama alitupwa. Hakuna mtu anaona hiyo. We give a blind eye to that. What we see is umse anakunywa, anaanguka kwa mtaro, anafikanga late, kazi ni kukunywa, pesa zake ni za kukunywa, hakuna kitu kingine. So that is what society sees. That's what we all see. And we can't deny that. And we label them. Ule tangu anze kazi ni kukunywa. Tangu afutwe kazi mabangi tu. Umse, that's all we see. We label them. And the worst mistake we do is labeling them. We don't even inquire to understand, by the way, what's making you drink? What is the issue? Issue ni kwani wezi acha? Kwani hii kitu ni ngumu aje wezi acha? That's the question we ask as society. We don't take time to ask what led you to being the way you are.
And until you're there, you can't understand.
I think that's why we say that until you see a madman in your place, you never feel the pinch. Until ni brother ko kazini yako, that is when you feel the heat. Lakini kako pale.
Plus hata kitu inanibamba ni funny how uko nje unasema huyu tangu afute kazi ameanza kulewa, like you know the reason but you still judging. Umse sijui tangu achane na bibi yake or something amekuwa wazimu, like you know you've seen it but tuna choose to judge. Anyway, society, please, we should stop judging people. Learn from
now,
this.
Start now asking the real questions. How can we help you to get out of this? And I think by doing that, we can be able to make a difference in our own society. Unajua, from the time tulikuwa wadogo, our society has always been the society to judge all the time. Even growing up, unaona usikae kama ule wa kuvuta bangi, ule wa kukunywa. Every time they will give that example, but how have they tried to help that person out so that atakuwa a very good example to the people, the children also who are coming up in that society. So tujiulize hizi maswali, and with that I want us to take a short commercial break and we'll be back with more. Don't touch that dial.
Remember the best. Hallelujah.
Welcome back. Bado sini YBS with me Wambui Mungai na bado Peninah Wachera. Leo aki namsemea tu jina yake. Kama vile ana smile, baby girl treatment. Anyway, bado tunaendelea na conversation ya addiction with our wonderful abled guest, Maryann. Bele kitoka hapa, self-esteem itakuwa. Najua inakuanga juu already, sijali but tutakuwa tumeipimp. Anyway, back to addiction, back to the conversation. I hope bado mko na notebooks, pen, haijanani. Bado mnakunywa tea. Ongezeni uji leo. Tumeka sana bila kunywa uji. Ongeze uji leo. Anyway, back to our conversation. Explain to us the process of recovery. Yeah, addiction. When someone is addicted, ni nini amekuja? Tell us, take us through.
Okay, recovery. Quite a broad topic because kuna watu tofauti. Kuna watu wenye of course walijiambia ninaacha na wanaacha. Then there are some who need help. So wana access maybe like rehabilitation centers or they go for therapy. So there's that process. And then at the beginning haikuangi easy because it is not easy because for instance you have to go through things like detox. Unaona? So that's one. Pale tu kwa peak tunaanza na detox. Because again detox is a process of najaribu kunourish mwili yako. At least kwanza mwili stabilize.
And there's some things that people drink juu ya detox ama detox ni kuacha tu.
Detox sitasema ni kuacha. Asa detox ni umekam. And then when you go through a detox, we say that detox is mostly vitamin B12. You have really damaged a lot. You have not been having fruits. Actually, hata huwezi kumbuka the last time you have a fruit. But then again, as a result of that, what happens is your body is somehow malnutrition. So detox now helps in cleansing those toxins. So inakusaidia at least mwili kwanza inapata hiyo stability ya unaweza kaa ukiwa sober, alafu inakusaidia nasa na hapo kwa withdrawals. So during detox you'll be managed. Detox will just remove the toxins from the body as well as will go through management of withdrawals. So hapo ndio tunaanza. And then now from there tuna go to assessments to understand umefika wapi kwa process of addiction because kila mse uko tofauti. So we have various assessments you'll go through. And then now from there, a lot of therapy, psychoeducation classes. Kuna kitu tunaitanga 12 steps. 12 steps of the Alcoholic Anonymous ama Narcotic Anonymous. When you go through all of that by itself, at least inakuguide, inakuhelp understand. One, ukianza na step 1. Step 1 ni kunisaidia kutoka kwa denial. Because usema we admitted that we are powerless over our addictions. And truly our lives became unmanageable. So at least nisaidia ku understand by the way niko na shida. Nimekubali niko na shida and I'm really ready to accept help. As a result of that, ile denial yenye niko nayo na come to terms with it. I'm no longer in denial of I can still control it. Unajua unaweza kwa mtaro na unasema sina shida. Na by the way nakuanga ukweli juu we hauoni uko na shida. Ni watu wenye wako nje wanaona yenyewe uko na shida. But you see for you you're still coping.
Yeah.
For you, it's all about coping. That's what matters for you. So from that, at least, now when you go through the 12 steps, you break down. This is what is going through in my life. Maybe I'm resentful. Maybe I'm full of guilt and shame. Maybe it's fear. Maybe it's sexual harm. The Alcoholic Anonymous steps is carry all through. Zitakusaidia ku understand, aya nilifika hapa aje. Na naweza toka hapa aje. Na ndasimama nikiwa wapi. And going back to something we call the 12 steps and the 12 promises of Alcoholic Anonymous. So sema ati for some people recovery na happen fast. For some it happen slow. It's part of recovery. Because process yako si yangu, na yangu si yako. Unaweza take time ku solve issues zako. Zinaweza kuwa ziliku damage ama ziliku hurt compared to this person else. Inaweza kuwa personality yako kuwa resilient. Huyu mwingine bado na build stamina ya kukua resilient. So process yake inaweza take a while. Na kuna mwingine pia inaweza take either like example, we have a program ya 3 months. Hii program ya 3 months itakutake through hizo vitu zote. Itakutake through 12 steps. Takutake through psychoeducation, takutake through family therapy, because I say addiction is a family disease. I am sick, my entire family is sick. I said addiction is a brain disease. Mi mwenye nalala kwa mtaro, I have a wife somebody somewhere, ako na stress, anaenda bar to bar akitafuta bwanake ako wapi, mtoto wangu ako wapi. As a result msi alali. So where shida una struggle na alcohol, but your family members, wife amedevelop BP, or your mama amepata BP, ama mzae amepata BP, because what has happened is I'm always constantly thinking about you. I am worried. Kuna watu pia spouses, they start developing anxiety attacks because okay, sawa gari ligongwa jana na leo ni saa 7, ako wapi? You develop all of that. So I say addiction is a family disease. So when I say it's a family disease, apart from when you come to seek treatment, even family nafa to seek treatment, because in recovery again, umse aki go through process na family haija go through, the person might resume to substances. Juu hujalan kucope na yeye akiwa sober. So unaweza kaa ukimkumbusha, unakumbuka time yenye unajua ulivunja. So you'll always constantly remind this person their flaws. So as a result, all of that is part of recovery. This has to be a family session, so that when I'm healing, even my family is healing. So that I have a safe environment to go back to. Imagine ulikuwa naiba, alafu umechange, for sure umechange, umeacha, then inge kwa mlango kila mtu anaficha bag. So
funny.
Utafeel aje? Already ni stigma, already ushakuwa judged. So adio effort unaput ya kuacha, hautaacha. Imagine kitu imeibiwa, lakini juu ulikuwa unaiba, the first question ni umeka. Haulizwi kama ulichukua. Washa judge ni wewe, umeka wapi. So you see, as a result, I'm saying addiction is a family disease. They too need to go through a process where they need to heal. So them, that's part of recovery. So going through a whole program, depending on the place, going through a whole program, going through aftercare, kuna AA, Alcoholic Anonymous. Nairobi iko, LD iko, various places have. You can just Google Alcoholic Anonymous around me. It will also help you in the process of recovery. Because in Alcoholic Anonymous, at least not go place yenye najua sitakuwa judged. Juu pia napata watu wenye wame struggle nayo. Na wame come through. Na wako 5 years sober. Wako 3 years sober. Mi niko 1 month sober. So at least first nako inspired. This thing is real. Secondly, una cut off friends. So it will really take time. You need somebody who won't judge you. Thirdly, at least najua huyu mtu ako 5 years sober na understand, kuna moments unaweza kuwa na cravings, kuna moment unaweza sleep. We say that in recovery, there's a sleep, there's a lapse, and there's a relapse. Sleep ni mtu ame-go through maybe program, ama amekuwa sober for a while. Aka happen tu kabash kakatokea tu mahali.
Asema kosa yake.
Happen tu. Akakunywa. That's a sleep. Because mind yake hakukuwa intentional kukunywa. And then now a lapse is umeanza kukunywa ukijificha pole pole, you've umeanza decide to go back. A relapse is where now you've decided to go back to your drug of choice completely. Wanione, wasinione, I don't care. I'm going to go back there. As I said earlier, recovery is a process. You need somebody to walk with you through this journey.
Hey, I'm curious. Mi naweza taka kusikia some of the successful stories zenye experience kwa hiyo profession, because I think I'd like to follow you for a day or 30 minutes ama 1 hour. Nere tu hizi vitu. Stories zi come through.
It happens. I can't share much in terms of stories. Jupia lazima ni respect confidentiality. Ya wase wenye nimework now. But what happens is it works if you work it. It's all about progression, not perfection. Because nikisema it works if it works, ni adi at a time. And leo kuna kitabu tunakwanga nayo ya Alcoholic Anonymous usema just for today. Just for today sitakunywa. Sijui kesho itakuwaje. But I know just for today I'm going to pull through. So the result, we have people who really do recover, and do recover na maanisha, one, it's a brain disease. usiimagine unaweza fika place uko 5 years sober umepona. It is manageable. Remember nilisema it's a chronic disease. So vile diabetic una manage, pia addiction una manage. That's what we say recovering. I'm a recovering addict or a person in recovery. After 5 years of sobriety, niki happen kukunywa tot, nitarudi pale nilikuwa. Angalia diabetic, ukimiss dawa, narudi pale nilikuwa. So instead of saying tunakuwa recovered, we are recovering. So every day I'm a recovering person, or I'm a person in recovery. Ndio nikumbushe, nikisleep, chances are naweza rudi place nilikuwa. So as a result of that, bado nimesema it's part of recovery. So nikisema just for today is manze ni struggle. Kutakuwa na triggers, kutakuwa na cravings, kutakuwa na mtu ataniambia by the way twende tukakunywe, kwani one drink itakuhurt. Kutakuwa na hizo zote, but ku develop your willpower, ku develop your awareness, ku have a therapist walk you through that journey, you'll be able to stand. But it works if you work it. I don't think kuna mzee uchukuliwa mzinga na kunyishwa by force. Inakuanga mkono yako, ilienda ikachukua, ikakunywa. Nobody forces you.
True.
It's a choice. So it is a constant reminder that it works if you work it. I have to be intentional that yes, it's a struggle, craving siko, but I'm managing this. Why? I need to apply healthy coping mechanisms.
Wow. I like the fact that ulikuwa umeguzilia mahali ukasema that alcohol addiction is a family thing.
Yeah.
So for example, in one family, ama mtu maybe at home akona msee mwenye maybe ana recover, ama maybe is addicted, how can they support the addicted people? How can a family or friends support addicted people?
Okay, I think the first thing is, before judging, it's very important to ask. And once again, it's not really easy to share with a family member what's going through your life. Some you can, but some at times it's quite difficult. Yeah, me at times naweza pata difficult. Nikiambia mtu mwingine na feeling ni rahisi, but to go back to family, it may take some time. Because ataniona aje, ama kutaenda aje. So atakuwa kijua, it is different. So even as a family member, what if you try supporting them in one, encouraging them? Positive affirmations. By the way, I know you're in a ditch. You got this. You will make it. Secondly, access therapy, ama a rehabilitation center, so that they can get an awareness of what is addiction. But wengi wajua what is addiction. Kuna kitu mosema inaitwa recovery capital. Recovery capital ni kenye mesurround msee, ni assets zenye ziko around msee kumsaidia kukua in that process of recovery. So anaweza kuwa na personal recovery capital yake, but kuna family and social. So unaweza msupport by kumpeleka hiyo therapy, kumtafuta hiyo rehab, kumwambia by the way unaweza jaribu rehab, unaweza jaribu, just go seek treatment. Because treatment is going to help you in this stage. By the way, mefika point you're shaking, it's bad, you're heavily in debt, so what if you seek treatment? So as a family, yes, there's not a lot, but there's a lot you can do. Why? If you have positive affirmations, you aren't judging the person, and you allow them or you help them seek treatment. That is quite some good support.
Wow. Karo mimi nimesoma. I am really happy that at least now nimeongezea some knowledge to what I had when it comes to matters addiction. What about you, Karo?
Mimi nimesoma nimekuwa inspired. Yani mimi na addiction saizi, hebu nilete ini msee mmoja. Now explainia everything from A to Z.
No, napeleka addiction center.
Exactly. Nitakuwa one of those people in the society wenye anauliza how can I help?
Yeah.
Instead of just hata kuangalia tu na kujudge bila kufanya kitu. Hiyo pia si poa. But I'd be one of those people wenye atakuwa how can I help? Because you never know. Kuna mtu atatokea kwetu ama kwa jirani ama you never know hizi vitu. But now I know better. I have learned. Nimeongeza knowledge ya addiction, so I'm good to go.
And I hope you guys at home you'll be able to be your neighbor's keeper. Unajua tumeshinda tukisikianga kanisa tukiambiwa be your neighbor's keeper, be your but it's true, we need to do this like reality. So if you find somebody mwenye umeona amekunywa, ukimwongelesha hapo kachicha, badala ya kumjudge, wewe muulize, mbona umekunywa hii stuff? Mbona unaenda kufanya hii? Then maybe then ata open up to you and you'll be able to maybe help them in the right way, si ndio?
Nimekumbuka historia, mtu umeachwa na relationship ama mtu ana go through breakup alafu anakuja anakwambia you know nani left me, kunywa shot.
Maybe it's true.
Unaambiwa kunywa shot hapo, na hiyo ndio maybe that ka one shot ndio itafanya siniliachwa. Hiyo shot ilifanya nisisikie kitu, siniende sasa bila yeye, kitu kama hiyo. Anyway, be your friend's keeper.
So also as friends we need to work it out, tukue good friends, tusiambia watu waende kunywa shot when they can also talk about it, about their pain, or maybe try, hata kama saa zingine you don't have to tell them alikuacha, hey alikufanya hivi, no, you just be the listening ear, si ndio? And just listen to them. Usimpeleke akunywe, usimpeleke avute shasha ama afanye something that is not out of normal, si ndio?
Yeah.
So Maryann, please tell us, if people want to, for example, wanataka kuanza the process of recovering, wanaweza kupata wapi, wanaweza fanya nini? The floor is yours.
Okay, thank you so much. Guys, if you have or you are struggling with any kind of addiction, si pombe peke yake, tuna struggle na gambling addiction, sex addiction, porn addiction, name it. Addiction is diverse. You go pale Kiatek Medical Center, you'll find a team of psychologists, a team of psychiatrists. You'll find a board that is there waiting for you. Tuko mahali panaitwa Kiambu Road along Kugeria Road, ama mahali panaitwa Kwangebe. So you can visit us at Kiatek Medical Center. You can look at our website, Kiatek Medical Center. Look at the place, look at how it is, and also share widely so that in case anybody needs treatment, anaenda hapo. Also, you can call us at 0720 419 440. You can call again 0720 419 440, and you'll be able to have somebody talk to you, take you through the steps, and you can begin treatment.
Wow, mmesikia. Kama kuna mtu ana struggle hapo nyumbani, Maryann is here for you. Pia, would you mind sharing your direct contact or something?
Yes, sure. You can also call me on 0702 734017. Again, 0702 734017.
Na hiyo namba ni ya kusaidiwa, si ya vitu zingine. Anyway, thank you so much for coming. It's been an honor having you here at the Younib Breakfast Show, and thank you for teaching us, because I know you have enlightened so many people, not only us here, but so many people have been touched, and maybe through you they can be able to change and start their recovering journey. So thank you. So guys, this has been the Younib Breakfast Show with me, Peninah, Wachera, and of course the one and only
Wambui Mungai.
Yes.
Ndo huyu.
So we are happy as unaona vibe kwa studio. It's just happy because vibes and inshallah, sindio?
Yeah.
I hope you guys have gotten entertained. You've also gotten to learn, because our main aim here is to educate you and entertain you, and to also spread awareness when it comes to issues that are affecting us as a society. So anyway, karibu kuna kitu ya kuongezea?
Mimi nisiposema hii kuna mtu ataniua.
Yeah.
Watu wa behind the scenes wamekuwa na sisi, wametushikilia, wamefanya issue happen. Elias ako hapo nyuma ya kamera. Kazi yake ni kutuchekesha, tukienda break tunarudi tukiwa tuko happy. Nini aendelee hivyo. Hapo kwa comments mnafaa tu muandikie Elias, you're doing a great job.
Yeah, true.
Flow manager wetu, assistant cameraman, camera woman, sorry. Oh my god. Assistant camera woman, flow manager, Maryann, our special guest. Thank you so much. Until next time.
Yeah, goodbye. Have a beautiful day ahead.